Hey guys, SeanB, and today I want to talk about this GB12 team right here. I just finished building it a couple days ago. Been using it to farm GB12 with very good success rate. I lost, I think once, and I saw the loss. Wow, crazy. Because sometimes you don't even see why you lose, and it's very frustrating with someone as well when you don't see why your team failed. But I saw it. But before we move on, here's a quick word from our sponsor. Guys, breaking news. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Raid Shadow Legends is sponsoring the channel once again. Must be because so many of you guys had downloaded the game last time for Android, iOS, and PC for free using the link down below or QR code on screen. Did you know that Raid has more than 600 champions? And these are my favorite. The first one being the Royal Guard. And you guys be like, Sean, you playing with a dude? Yes, I do, because he's absolutely amazing in this game. He has turn meter control, speed debuff, and on top of all that, max HP scaling damage. Insane in any boss. If you have come by one of my Raid Shadow Legends stream, you've seen me use this unit. And he's not even that rare, so a lot of you guys will come across the Royal Guard. So keep a lookout for this guy. Up next, we have Sethalia, another great support champion with insane turn meter manipulation ability. She can also strip enemy buff and has a healing skill. An amazing overall champion for your PvP and PvE need. And she looks absolutely badass. But what is happening in Raid Shadow Legends right now? If you download the game today, you can get a legendary ultimate death knight for free as long as you sign in for 7 days in a row. So stop waiting and give this game a try, because you are not going to get the ultimate death knight after October 27. So I personally have this guy and have been using him a lot in Raid, and he is a really good champion that they're giving out for free. You can also use the promo code DK Rises on the screen right now to level up your champion to level 50 and 5-star ascension. But that's not all. There's a new giant feature in Raid called Awakening, and a brutal new dungeon, the Iron Twin Fortress. If you're good enough to beat this dungeon, you will bring new blessing to your champion to make them stronger in battle. So what are you waiting for? Get in the game and try it out right now. Use my link or the QR code on the screen. Get a free starter pack worth almost $30, a free champion Verges, and also this cool in-game loot. You can find these rewards right here in the inbox in the next 30 days. So big shout out to Raid Shadow Legend for sponsoring this video. Both my defense breaker, this girl, failed to defense break. So I lost, because without defense break, you will not damage the boss and you will die. But for the most part, very good team. Is it better than the Sav Tattoo double Melia team? It is not exactly better. If you don't like to see your team goes from 25 seconds to like a minute run, then you can try this one now, because it's very consistent with the timing from like 35 seconds to like 40 seconds. So it is consistent, but it will require some investment. And it's definitely not better than using Trikaru and a water demon. But even with my runes, I can't build that team, because you need 5 runes to make the water demon hit hard. I don't want to farm 5 runes, fuck that shit. So I've been trying out this team to just replace the double Malaya Sav Tattoo team. I just want to try different things. So in today's video, we're going to talk about this team, how to build it, what's good, what's bad, what you need to pay attention to build this team. Okay, first you have the 2 AoE damage dealer. We have Julie. She'll be doing damage to the trash wave. She has perfect AI. I don't know why they decide for certain units to have perfect AI, certain units to not have good AI. Like Lushen, atrocious, is that a word? Very bad AI, but she has perfect AI, so she'll always use her AoE attack every single turn when she has full HP. Because you always start the run with full HP, you kill the trash wave, you will start the next run with full HP. She will always use this when it's available. So you want her to go first, do damage, just enough damage to lower the crystal to below 30% HP, and then Lushen will always use this skill when the trash wave HP is low. So in this case, it is quite easy to allow Julie to deal enough damage to lower the crystal in the trash wave to about 30% or lower. And then Lushen will always use amputation magic. How do you know how much damage you need in Julie? You just run your Julie with speed quick damage attack on Swift, and if your Lushen is not hitting amputation magic after Julie, sometimes you're not doing enough damage, okay? Because everyone runes is different. I can't tell you exact attack, crit damage, all that stuff. But I want to say is, you need to have max crit rate so that it is consistent. Because Julie will need 100% crit rate to hit the golems or the crystals consistently all the time, so that Lushen will consistently use this all the time. And because the crystal in the trash wave doesn't have any element. So you need a 100% crit rate. Okay? You need it. So pay attention to this. This is important. You need Julie to have more than plus 169 speed if you have max speed tower. If you don't have max speed tower, you will need more speed than Julie. This is the tricky part. So you need to have a swift set to have like speed, good damage, and attack on the Julie. To do good damage, you need to have more than 169 bonus speed. Okay? If you have like level 5 speed tower, level 10 speed tower, you need even more speed. Why? Because if your Julie speed is lower than 169, then you will notice that in the mid boss, the left golem, the left small golem, will attack you after the Garuda boosts the water dowsim cow attack bar. Very annoying. And you need your Lushen to be faster than 122, 123, somewhere around there. If you don't have max speed tower, you need your Lushen to be even faster. So get a surf set on your Lushen as well to be safe. You don't need them to do a whole lot of damage because the whole point of having Julie Lushen is that they combine damage, they combine good AI in that situation will do enough damage to clear the trash wave all the time. Next up, we have our damage dealer and defense breaker in one same unit. So she has her skill 3 that can attack many different times and defense break the target and also push back the target attack bar. And because she's like Julie, she also has perfect AI for the skill if she starts the turn with full HP. So Julie Lushen clear the first wave, and then when you go to the middle boss, you need this to defense break the mid boss. So speed with damage attack for me. If you can make her do a lot of damage, even better, but focus more on her accuracy because she'll need that to defense break the mid boss and the final boss. If she missed the defense break, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. For this artifact, it's actually intentional. So you can have damage from water if you want to do more damage reduction from water, because I realized that sometimes when she gets revenged by the final boss, then her HP can get a little bit too low and the Konomiya start healing. Not funny. Okay, so I want her to survive the hit and not lose too much HP. And that's about it. You need her to have good accuracy. You need her to be faster than the other 2 units we are going to talk about. And she can do some damage. She doesn't have to do a whole lot of damage. Okay, but she's a defense breaker and that's about it. You may wonder, can I use other defense breaker like Lauren? You'll be doing less damage with a Lauren for sure. So you need to compensate with more damage in the other unit. And that other unit is this guy. Kyle, water dowsim. He has a passive that allows him to do more damage if he doesn't get attacked. And then he can get an extra turn to do even more damage. And when Konamiya boosts him, he can repeat the 2 turns once again to do even more damage. So mine's on rage, speed with damage, and attack. If you have attack with damage attack and you can still be fast, it's okay. So I have damage on water. I think I hit... Oh, I don't have damage on water. I have crit damage artifact and crit damage artifact. It would be better if this one is a skill 1 crit damage though. But he will be the main biggest damage dealer for the mid boss and the final boss. So the stronger this guy is for you, the faster, the more consistent your run will be. Because he will not use his skill 2 all the time. Sometimes he will spam skill 1 4 turns in a row. Very frustrating to see. But if he use this into this and then he can boost attack power and then he used this into this, will be very, very good. I have a fight set here because I want him to do more damage. I want the Lushen Julie to do even more damage. You don't need to use fight rune, but if you have fight rune on your unit, let's say here and let's say here, even the Julie can be on fight rune as well, that'll be better. So he's the main damage dealer. Rune him well with a good rage or swift set or fatal, whatever, right? Just make sure that he's faster than the trash wave and you're good to go. So if your Julie is too slow and your Lushen is too slow, he will get cut in the mid boss and it will screw up your entire team. Not fun. Doesn't matter how fast he is, but you need to make sure that this unit and this unit is fast. Why? Because speed tick in this game, the hidden attack bar increasing mechanic is complicated. So if your Julie and Lushen is a little bit too slow, then the left golem will actually manage to move. But if your Julie and Lushen is faster than a certain threshold, then the left golem will not move. In between the Konomiya and this guy getting another turn, it's very annoying. And lastly, we have Konamiya. So Konomiya is the easiest unit to be built. You don't need Konamiya to be 6-star. It can be a 4-star, 5-star, whatever. It can carry triple fight rune, even better. Just make sure that it is faster than the trash wave, but the slowest in the team. So I don't have 2 fight rune here, actually, for some reason. I don't farm fight rune, okay? I'm lazy. Leave me alone. I have a shield set because, once again, I mentioned, I don't want this girl to take too much damage from the final boss, and then Konamiya will sometimes use the healing skill for some reason. Of course, when there's an ally with low HP, it'll use the healing skill which is like, I don't need that, okay? I want you to use this skill all the time when it's available. So that's why there's a shield set on Konamiya, because I don't have the fight rune. If I have the fight rune, I'll put another 2 fight rune, but because I don't. And I realized that instead of using some other runes that would not benefit in any way, I'll use shield rune to benefit me in my particular situation. So this is the team. I really enjoy using it, but is it better than the dot team? Not really. It's like a little bit faster overall on average, because you can't really tell when the dots team is going to perform with a 25-second run or is it going to be a 1-minute run. It's very unpredictable. But the dot team is way easier to build compared to this team. You see, this team, you need so many damage dealing runes. My runes are like grinded and I have artifact and all that shit. But if you use the other team, then like if you use this unit and this unit, you need like garbage rune and it will still work just fine. So do you want to build it? Let me know in the comment section down below. It is an option, but I don't know if you want to build it. But I built it, it worked really well, and I don't mind using it. It is consistent. It is great to see when things go the way it should. You know, big damage, boom. And then damage, defense, breath. Like, it is great to see good AI. Which is a rare thing in Summoners. You see, Julie do the thing, Lushen do the thing. Like how Julie Lushen should do. And it's just absolutely amazing. Like, why can't we have this? In other games, you can set them to use whatever skill you want. Like, you can make Konomiya never use the healing skill. It's crazy. It's so good. Why do we have to deal with that shitty, randomized, I don't know who's going to get a good AI kind of deal? It's just kind of weird. Okay, but I like the team when they perform how they should perform. And it's an okay team. And that's about it for today, guys' video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.